on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Maar deze is aan het type.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips to the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ik praat niet veel meer.
Boom, ik praat niet. Oh boy.
Jackson first play gonna throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On second down, here's the option. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick, and he will return this.
Wait, jij ook nog niet. Ik heb ook nog niet de interception gekregen.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for.
Boom, praat niet weer.
Your advantage of getting the
Alweer
ball
wat
is gone,
zei, ik
and they're set up
interception
a short
gekregen.
distance
Ik ook
from your
ja.
end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Je moet wel die groeit, mannen.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
But they
Now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Look at this, a tight end carry. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Montgomery, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They try again with Montgomery. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
Moet ik een timeout call, Jack?
And I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing.
Right.
ATL. Waiting for your peer to resume the online command.
Give me.
Only giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Gone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Lekker boy. Ah, wacht. Jij moet nog niet klaar. Wacht hier nou.
On the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is
Ja,
a problem.
stop. Hey, Anthony, ik heb oorgestopt. Kan je mij
They tried to
niet
deny
meer?
an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Dat is altijd daar.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20
Anthony.
22-yard line.
Ja. En hy man, hy doen goed met daai laasspanne. Man, is goeie coaching.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Nee, maar is nog lang game, maar.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by Badgley, yes, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Wacht net. Nee, ons speel bij hulle. Niet aan my nie.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And tough going there as he'll only get up to about the 31.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Wat se ground route nou jy?
Approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Play action. It's Jackson. Here as he's taken down. Flying over that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Dis die grootste ding wat ek al ooit gesien het. 32. Wat?
Ek moet leer.
Hulle kan verstaan wat jy bedoel.
Ek luister boem ek het.
So hy's 4th down en hy's 32 jaar weg van die lyn af.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. Here's Jordan Stout now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Fielded just inside the 30. A pretty good run, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. 14 minutes here. They can really put them in command before intermission.
It's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense. Back off it all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Back to Montgomery. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
You know, when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
20,
10, and he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So down inside the 5-yard line, I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Reynolds. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead.
Maar boem met je van hij, als het goed gaat dan ben groot.
All set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
Nou ja, Turkije daar uittrekt.
Nou. JJ trekt boem en uit je holle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be decisive about whether you bring it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be.
And oh, that is going to be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point.
Oh, nou, dat is ook goed. Oh ja. Lekker appie daar.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This is taken at about the 14.
Hij is er een grabbertje gegeven daar.
Wat van jy kom lieg my raad. Wat sê jy nou sê? Wat moet ek nou doen?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything side of the ball so they can. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown. David Montgomery, 75 yards. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT.
Nee, ek sê niks.
Now an even 30.
Jy kan nie lees joh.
Nee, omdat ek was in 'n spesiale skool. Ons het net tot 15
So jy kan nie vir my sê wat die skor is nie.
Ek weet nie, ek sê net daar's 'n d en 'n e en 'n
Ek kan nie vir iemand gesê wat gestremd is.
Oh nee.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Evidence is daar.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Ja, jullie gaan nou die tweede helft, dus nog de tweede helft is nog eens daar nie my ou. Baie van my
Hy kan nie die skor lees nie want hy's
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. And this turns into disaster.
Are you fucking daft,
progress? That'll be a safety. And this defense continues to dominate. How about two safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
I don't know.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away.
Oh, blows ek jou daar. Oh, wait.
Blows ek myself daar. Absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
I got it. I think a cool fight.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Badgley on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I said, play Boopy.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that on the board. And then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here now, 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Oh.
And this is going to be hauled in down by the tight end Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Antonio, als ik dit nog geen lotto win, dan spat ik jou naar Arizona toe. Dan kijk onze game.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate.
Dat is wel leuk, was nog mijn baas.
Not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing
Vat hem naar Arneston toe.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that one to the right side.
En hij man lijkt hij Cardinals.
Based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed
Groot gaat vliegen.
Nee, bah, albei ek is nie so nie, maar nie laat die mense vir jou nou stories hier kom vertel nie asseblief.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
This 2nd and 4.
Oh,
They go with a tight end carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
ja, hierdie game is maar treurig hier by ons. Dit is maar 'n klein skor.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So everything else is going right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He's going there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
No.
Ag, jy is plaaslik.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
Kyk aan, speel ou.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Rolling to his right. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Play action. It's Goff. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for Detroit.
Hoekom krijg je terug daar?
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once more, Montgomery. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions take the
absolute
and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
Massa push.
Matani.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. The return here will go to the 31-yard line. And right about now, you start to think maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Goff looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First turn, first catch, and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Goff off the bootleg.
Ek kyk as ek gewin sy bek ook groot.
But it's incomplete.
He didn't just
Pompey.
that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action,
Boom,
2nd and
die
10.
NFL boffen.
Nee, man.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
3rd and 5. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Damn good. What?
Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost
They
right
scored,
behind them.
boom.
They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3,
Ek sê kom met
that's a
'n
win
ghost
for
car
their
as ek
side.
gou weggery kry nie. Wat jy sê dit nee.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
Just maar hy ghost car bly op sy maas op.
Something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
Die kar bly op my alley.
Way up close to the 40 at the 39. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We're just looking at the scoreboard.
Ja.
We're at in the third.
Ja, hij wil een beetje water. Gatorade. Gatorade.
These small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
Beetje Gatorade kwijt.
The guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving him no openings.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. John Kaminsky able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ja,
Now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. Very one-sided affair.
Altijd het trigger nou.
Meneer waar nie Boompe gaat hem nou uitskurre.
Ek kon nie. Hierdie ou
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game well decided a long time ago.
And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this up to the 32. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some prime time games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. Getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
What's your pops?
Past the 20. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Fucking hell, man.
Now a play fake, and it's
van die opgewondenheid in
incomplete.
stem.
Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The Charles are still out at this point despite that huge lead, and some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
171 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, when a defense just
Ja,
simply
nooit.
keeps
Ja, kijk live.
Victory.
You don't know how important that down is for both sides of the ball.
Celebrated, boom. Boom, jij verdient het. Je absoluut offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here.
I get to see it now, Antoine.
They've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Yeah, man.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT.
The massive push.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ravens nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Oh, and this is going to wind up with safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? That's what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been... Here's a diving catch right side. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Goeie skommel vandaan met Bell.
This is caught. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Gibbs. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went
Boom, jij meteen.
Toen jij screen share.
Like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Boom, hulle het altyd vir my gesê, nou maf toe taf, hè.
And kick this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Niet te
down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now Jackson.
Kijk eens in het voor jou massa push. Ja man.
Well done. Yeah man, come on, they scored though.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Hey boys, we still love you.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Antoni, gaan jij weer spelen, wat?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. He'll buy some time right.
Mam neem je van mij weg wanneer je
That'll be caught by St. Brown.
ja, geen pini. Maar kun je nog een tijd niet bent voor een band. Hij boem
Another touchdown as they just added their total.
Draai ook Teddy. Say boom boom
But not much
boom.
defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Extra point by Benchley, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And they'll accept that penalty. Another extra point opportunity here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Pushes past him.
Cardinals.
And he's going to get a
Laat hij weer met een zwak stand filmen.
brought down 2nd and right at a yard. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
This is our last chance.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Montgomery looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario on offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
Boom. Baie dankie.
Jou.
Maar so wil ek nooit weer genaai word nie.